So we've got a large box here. Let's put it down on the floor and take out what we've got in there. Ooh, quite heavy. I hope everyone can see that. Nothing else in the box, so let's have a look what we've got in this box. So, what have we got here? We've got the EOS 1D Mark IIN digital SLR, basically, from Canon. It's rated at 8.5 frames per second. I think its effective resolution is I think it's 8.1. Could be wrong on that. And it could be 8.2, but I think the effective resolution is 8.1. Right, basically, I didn't want to use digital cameras when I was at college in 1999. I know that's some time ago, but in them days, I think the highest resolution camera at the time was the EOS 1D, and I think it was something like 5 megapixels. When you scan a negative 35mm, your effective resolution is 8 megapixels in effect. So in them days, they were really expensive, those cameras anyway, but I didn't think it was worthwhile, you know, getting myself into debt by 3 or 4 grand for only 5 megapixels when you could scan a negative, buy a negative scanner, and it was a lot cheaper, apart from the fact you had to buy film all the time. Anyway, this is what we've got off eBay. £200 EOS 1D Mark IIN. As far as I know, the EOS 1D Mark II, not the N1, is full frame and it's 16 megapixels. So the question is, do you buy a second-hand EOS 5D, which is 12.8 megapixels, or do you go for the Mark II? Or if you want more shutter speed, you go for the Mark II N, which was a bit cheaper in its day, but you get 8.5 frames per second. So let's have a look at what's in the box. So, remember, this is second hand, so obviously you can't expect it to be in pristine condition. This is the Canon charger. Obviously a UK plug. Seems to have 2 ends to it, which sort of suggests to me it has the ability to charge 2 batteries at the same time, which is pretty good, I think. That's your charger. Let's see if you can get a close look at it. Okay, that's your charger. So it's quite good that you can charge 2 batteries at the same time. What else did we get? Okay. Here's a Canon DC coupler, DCE1, and that looks like a genuine one because it does say Canon Inc. made in Japan. So that's one battery. Obviously another UK plug included. Appears to be another power brick here. It's probably to keep, it's the AC adapter actually, so I suspect you'll be able to connect that up directly up to the camera while you're filming. You know, well, when I say filming, I mean taking photographs. So that's the Canon AC adapter, so you can continue using your camera even if you've got no battery power. That's quite handy to have. Right, here's another battery. This one though says Cameron Sino. I don't know if you can see that on there. It's probably a third party one, if I'm honest. It is a lot heavier than the Canon one. But what you've got to remember is energy. energy equals weight, basically. So whenever you charge one of these batteries up, they will get heavier, and that's basically how batteries work, if you're wondering. Energy equals mass. Here's another one. This is a Canon one, slightly different to this Canon one. Again, it's slightly different. apsc-h, so it might be a high capacity one. There's nothing to suggest it does. Oh, I see what we've got here. We've got two batteries. One's a third party and one's the genuine Canon one, and then we've got some sort of adapter. I suspect this goes into the AC brick, like so. So you can use it while it's on the mains. Okay, and here's the camera. As you can see, it's quite a hefty camera to have, and yes, there is a battery in there. I'm trying to get it out. Okay, we've got another battery in there for Canon MPE3, but that says DSTE, so another third party Canon battery, I believe. I don't think it's the genuine one. It goes in there, slots, clicks, it's quite solid. And that's the Mark IIN camera. So I'll just give you a little look at what it looks like at the front. Obviously on the top there, you can see that we've got a mode button, AF, ISO, and on the back, that's what it looks like on the back. Obviously you've got various buttons on there, and the screen's pretty good actually. It's not badly scratched at all, which is a plus. Normally when you buy one of these cameras second hand, is the corners are bashed in and rubbed away, and if you see on there, they're not that bad. There's a little bit obviously because it is second hand, but you'll always find a bit of wear on the top there of the hot shoe, as there is a little bit of wear on there. But you know, something like this, about, I don't know, maybe something like this maybe 6 years ago would probably have set you back thousands of pounds. So I did think I got a good deal, even though the resolution isn't as high as I would have liked. And then obviously you've got your video out, digital, flash, and you know, you sync. You've got digital out, video out, you've got your remote shutter release there, and a flash sync probably for external flashes, and that's the EOS 1D Mark IIN. This is just a little discussion about, this is a little discussion just to talk about getting hold of a second-hand camera. It's probably worthwhile to think about it, because I've got a 7D second-hand for around £400 about 6 months ago, and it was in pristine condition, and I've never had an issue with it. It's probably the best camera I've ever owned. Even it's certainly definitely better than my 600D, one of the TI3 Rebels. So obviously that's the EOS 1D Mark II. What else did he put in here? We've got the instruction manual, which is probably pretty handy because these D1 cameras are quite complicated, so glad he included that. So that's my backup camera. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think I got a good deal or not? And thanks for watching. Bye bye.